Okay, so Isaiah, I don't know if you remember, the last episode of the podcast, we kind of just brushed over it, but your girlfriend, Maya, she talked about your Tinder profile. And
Yeah.
we only, like, got to the point where, we, where we just established that you don't have one anymore.
Yeah.
But, I'm going to need to know more about this Tinder
You
profile.
know, I could technically re-download it and pull up what my bio was.
Dude, I need to know what was on your profile, what your pictures looked like, and everything.
Christ. All right, so I guess I'll do that.
Alrighty.
You introduce the episode, then.
Yeah,
It's all you.
that was my bit I had planned, and we're going to continue with this bit. You got to re-download Tinder, huh?
Yeah, re-download Tinder.
So how much of a ladies' man were you before you settled down a little bit?
I wasn't like an extreme ladies man, I don't think.
You don't think?
I don't know, maybe.
Dude, I think you have a strong sexual energy that you just don't see.
A strong, raw, untapped, primal sexual energy that is almost violent in nature. I shouldn't say that about myself. This is going to resurface in 10 years. See, Isaiah said he'd rape a woman. No, I said it was primal and violent. It's a difference.
It's a nature about someone. He didn't actually do anything.
Yeah, this is just a meme.
Unless he did something later and we are unaware.
Y'all would never know. Y'all would never know.
I would
No
like to
one
believe
would
that
know.
my friend Isaiah would never do anything like that, and I will still believe it.
Yeah, I don't get how. I mean, people do it because they're like pretty messed up already,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't see myself doing something like that. I don't know. I don't think I'm a messed up person.
Yeah, me neither. I'd like to think we're two pretty good guys.
I'm too grown.
Good men.
I think pretty politically correct, pretty aligned grown men.
Yeah.
But you can't. I was going to say something about politics, but last episode was pretty hefty.
Yeah, you probably know our beliefs. And
Yeah, you probably know where we
we
stand.
are
now.
gladly to double down on them.
Oh yeah. If you got a problem, hey, you don't gotta watch, man.
Yeah,
We probably don't want you to watch anyway.
and we probably aren't watching because
All right.
there's a lot of people that aren't watching. But you got that thing pulled up?
So yeah, I had 9 likes
Ooh,
before I left this app.
dude.
You can't see any of them until you pay money, or if you just find them by swiping.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's how they make their cash. Okay,
Let me see them pictures, boy.
I'm just going through.
I don't mean to say that.
I'm just scrolling through. I mean, they weren't bad. Last 2 were pretty raw. I think those 2 are.
How old were you when you made this account?
I was fresh. You have to be 18 to have a Tinder.
Okay, I was glad. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it's pretty smart of them. All right.
That is very smart of them.
Oh my God.
No, I gotta see some stuff.
Oh,
Is that a full Isaiah? Is that a full on dick pic?
in my profile, I mean, technically everybody's of age, so there wouldn't be anything wrong with it.
It's still douchey to do
It's
that.
just
Oh,
okay.
that's a good picture.
Yeah, you can go ahead and scroll through.
Oh, okay.
There's no visuals. I'm not gonna edit this and put up any of these photos.
You can go find his account right now. You just have to.
You just gotta set your location to anywhere in the U.S. You try your hardest to figure out where we're at.
Find someone who matches his description.
Yeah.
Kroger. Kroger.
Yeah, dude.
Volunteer state. Lives. You're straight. I'm glad to do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty straight. I like to think I'm straight.
Okay. Is that the only picture?
You gotta swipe, man. You gotta swipe.
Oh. Okay, that's a good one. This is you on the stage. Okay, you look like you were unaware this picture happened.
It kind of just happened.
Yeah,
Fun fact.
that's a good one. That's blurry, but with a dog, so
Yeah.
chicks will buy it.
Yeah, it shows I'm kind of quirky. You know
What y'all think about me? And it's on Snapchat. That's,
That's only I didn't save it before I put the fucking thing on it. So
yeah. That's a pretty good one.
that one's good.
Just
I like that
smiling.
picture.
You and 3 other dudes. Nice.
Yeah, dude.
You would also. It's you and 2 other dudes. You and 2 other dudes in the gym taking a mirror selfie.
Showing that I'm fat, but at least I'm trying.
Yeah. Do you still try?
No.
Okay.
I'm settled down. I don't have to anymore.
Okay. Isaiah Level. Look, I'm black.
Dude. Hey, this before you laugh at the bio, I have 9 likes, bro. 9.
Okay. Isaiah
The
Level.
end is the best part.
Look, I'm black. I'm on.
Come on, dude. I'll read it.
Okay.
All right, here's my Twitter,
Your Tinder.
my Tinder bio. All right, Isaiah Level. Look, I'm black, I'm hung, and I'm a dumbass. So hit me up if you like the cute dumbass type. I'm a writer, programmer, 6 foot. Put my Instagram in there, put my Snapchat in there, and then at the end is where the white girl's at with the eye looking emoji. You know what I mean? So if you find that profile, I probably won't still have the app downloaded. So I'm sorry.
Take a screenshot.
I might just randomly post this on like the 2 Grown Men profile.
That's good.
It could be a bit.
That'll be the like the announcement for this podcast on our Instagram. Ooh, which is weird. Our Instagram has 60 followers, but our YouTube only has 20.
A bunch of fake fans on that account.
They were like, hey, this is supportive enough, but it's not. You need to listen.
I'm going to go ahead and undownload this app.
Yeah, you better. Because your girlfriend is listening to it.
Yeah, she knows. If she sees that it was recently downloaded, trying to like snoop through my phone or something.
It was a bit.
It was a bit.
That I made you do.
It was a ha-ha funny bit. It got good laughs from both of us. Now I'm on Twitter because I have a crippling phone addiction.
And with that, we have started the 2 Grown Men
And with that,
podcast.
Thanks for listening. That's the end of the episode.
Psych. We got you.
Him. How you probably... Okay, so all the people didn't click off. We love you.
They probably saw that this was like an hour.
Oh, that's true. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, there's some stupid people out there like, oh, dang, an hour already? Click off. Like, wait a minute.
I'm surprised we got to an hour with the last one.
Last one was on 2.
2. Oh, yeah.
Last one was 2 whole hours, bro.
Dude, and there was a lot to talk about and unpackage.
Yeah, a lot going on.
And there's also a lot in this one. I graduated this week.
Yeah, dude's a legitimate grown man now. Now we're not fake news anymore.
Yeah, I've legitimately moved on from high school. You have been playing The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
And you have some things to say about that. If you want to, do you want to get right into that?
You want to get right into it?
Sure. Let's.
Okay. The messed up thing about this is that everything I'm about to say is like potentially as controversial in the gaming community as what we were talking about in the last podcast.
So a lot of people, for those who aren't gamers, which I don't see a lot of people that are listening to us that aren't.
Yeah, I think most people that click on this might be a little bit of the gamer type.
Yeah, but The Last of Us Part 2 is a highly anticipated sequel to The Last of Us.
Yeah, Last of Us.
People are looking forward to it, and what are your thoughts on it, Isaiah?
A lot of people are looking forward to it. A lot of people are dog shit hating on it. It's getting a lot of good reviews from all the big reviewers. I think in the end, it deserves it. It deserves the good reviews.
It looks great.
It looks amazing.
Does it run good and everything?
Yeah, I have a base PS4, so it screams every time I'm playing it.
Well, also I play Red Dead, and it's yelling at me constantly.
Yeah, so despite it being my base PS4, I don't see much of a difference between it and its PS4 Pro version because it's really well optimized.
Yeah.
There's no game that looks as good as Last of Us 2 on current gen.
Yeah.
No question.
Okay.
This game is the best looking game on PlayStation. The cinematography is like a movie, as to be expected from The Last of Us. Because my girlfriend took a film class, and the only video game mentioned technically in that class was the first Last of Us. Because it's like a movie. And they cranked it up to 10 in this one, in terms of being like a movie. Kind of pisses me off, though, because It's a video game.
Yeah.
You're trying a little bit too hard.
See, the thing about a movie is it's an hour.
Yeah,
it's or two, maybe three.
I think
The Last of Us is like what, 40?
I think it's like over 20 hours, maybe
Over
30,
20 hours
35
long.
maybe.
I know Red Dead Redemption was like 48 hours long.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption is a long one.
But The Last of Us, the problem with games like trying too hard to be movies.
You're not a 2 hour long event. You're this long.
Okay, so does it have a lot of quick time stuff or?
Nah, it's a game.
Okay.
It's just every cutscene is like, oh, we gotta be this
very well shot,
very artsy, very like very like focus on the characters, show their face. Like the faces in this game, Uncanny Valley looks real.
Oh yeah.
You can see every pore.
Oh yeah.
See every little wrinkle. And you could like this girl was laying down, and you could see the fat. Like when someone's like laying on their back.
Imagine me animated. Like
Dude,
that.
you know when you're like laying down like this.
You see every single hair that's on my neck.
Yeah, the roll comes out, right? And it went away when she got up, all realistically.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, just something else. But I think it's probably gonna not as good. The main reason I am not like totally down with The Last of Us Part 2 is because it's real like if you're like real into the games, like you want to be in like the business, like you want to be a game developer and all that. You pay attention to like stuff like this. If you're like that, you know what crunch is. But if you're not, crunch is when it's the last few months of development. Mm-hmm. So they like, all right, we gotta get everything done right now. Everybody here, you're working 100-hour work weeks. Can't go home until you get all this shit done. You won't get paid until you get all this shit done. And it's really bad. Like imagine having to sit at a computer in this office for 100 hours a week.
Cannot. That would be horrible.
It's like,
my back already hurts.
Yeah, you're just sitting here doing shit. Like, it's insane. And it's been going on for a long time. Mm-hmm. Like, ever since games got, like, real big and, like, take years to develop, people are like, all right, we're going to fuck around for the first 2 years of development, but the last, like, 7 months, hitting it hard. Which, like, if you actually paced yourself, you could get it all done. You could do humane work hours, and the shit would be nice.
Yeah, plus you could maybe try putting it off. Or maybe like...
Or you could delay it.
See... WWE 2K20 did not do that.
They crunched.
I feel like they crunched and no payoff.
That's what I'm saying. They crunched to a fault with WWE 2K.
Because they rebuilt the engine, and it sucked.
They did not spend enough time on it, but they crunched still, and it's like, that's gotta suck. Especially the developers. You put all this time into it, it comes out and it's still shitty. You just had to do it because your company...
I recently got Pokemon Shield, and my friend Lewis asked me, hey, you want to get the DLC? And I said, no, I already learned my lesson from buying the Legendary Edition of 2K20.
Yeah,
I'm done with that.
Pokemon is another series that they got to come out every year, and it's one development team.
Is it every year?
Yes, every year. It's either like brand new Pokemon.
And then they do like a remastered.
Yeah, like for the past few years, it's been all new Pokemon remaster, all new Pokemon remaster. So like, it's just fucked up. I don't think yearly releases are another thing that's like, what the fuck? Even Activision and Ubisoft, people that used to pop out Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed every year, have decided to split it up with multiple teams. So each team gets like 2-3 years to work on the next Call of Duty or Assassin's Creed.
One thing the fans have been saying about WWE 2K is that they need to have like a release, because it's been yearly as well.
Yeah.
Which
I think it's like a year.
You're basically buying the same thing, but with more.
That's
or
with
less
every 2K
stuff.
sports game.
Yeah, well, that's with every sports game, really.
Yeah, fucking EA. I hate that company.
Yeah, but what people have said is they should have like a release and then not release one for like another couple years, but have updates.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Like,
I've been preaching that for years for sports games.
Yeah.
Like, you don't. The thing about an NFL,
just keep adding DLC.
Think about NFL and NBA. Like, there's a draft every year, and it only adds like so many players, and then so many players leave. So you could delete the players that retire.
Yeah.
Add on all the new like rookies and stuff. Like, you already update the game as it's coming out. Like, when it's out, to like increase overall stats of each player as they get better in real life or worse. Mm-hmm. So like, I don't get it. They can make so much money. Because honestly, I'm fine with that like update, having a big update at the end of the year to be like, all right, here's the new stuff, being like $30.
Here's new wrestlers
20,
that debuted. And
20, $30.
out,
one big fat DLC at the end of the year. That's fine.
Take out wrestlers that have probably been accused of sexual assault.
Yeah, like do some, think about the people you have.
I joke
in the
about
games.
that, but there's been stuff that surfaced in the wrestling community about wrestlers.
There's a few dudes out there in the WWE that wouldn't surprise me if they got in trouble for something like that. It's a couple weird fellas.
Yeah,
smacking
it's not
bodies.
just WWE.
And is it AEW too?
No, I don't think so. AEW is good.
AEW's got a clean slate right now.
They have a good, inclusive company.
They're doing it right.
Dude, AEW, so good.
Well, I think
their second ever women's champion was a transgender black woman.
That's tight.
So, kudos to them, man.
I think the AEW, another couple years of like good track record, the WWE's gonna be in trouble.
You think so?
I think so. If they can convince enough WWE people to hop ship, it's over. If they can talk to the right wrestlers, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
And then especially if they get a game. Okay.
They are working on one.
If they get a game and it's good, WWE 2K is in trouble.
That's one of their main that's one thing like Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega have said. Like that's one of their main priorities is the video game.
A decent wrestling game, like with deep like customization and like shit like the classic ones on like PS2. Those games were robust,
dude.
Like those games, back then games didn't cost $60. They were like Mac was like what $40, $50 for a brand new game. That shit has way more value than the $60 games we're buying now.
Yeah, dude. I remember my favorite of all time is SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, but almost everyone's favorite is SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, which is a year later, and it's very arcadey. It's very
I think that's what a wrestling game should be.
Very fast paced.
You know what I mean?
The newer ones are more like simulatic.
Like that's
fine. Not a word. Simulated.
Simulations.
They're more. Yeah, they're more like to experience the action that's in the ring.
The thing is, like,
you don't get that.
Wrestling, like, as a thing, is
Wrestling's
staged.
fucking goofy.
It's staged, right? Like the hits are real, but it's a staged event. So why do you need the games to feel so real? It's wrestling, man.
Dude,
have some fun with it,
dude.
It's a video game, dude. You can do whatever you want.
In SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain. You could you could do a hardcore match, and you can go like backstage and outside the arena.
Yeah, I've seen
and
videos
in Times Square, it's not Times Square. It's like a WWE New York or something. There used to be a store.
Their mini universe. Shit.
You can climb up a helicopter and do a dive off of it.
See, dude, that shit should still be in
wrestling. You could get on the
games.
Undertaker's motorcycle and run people over.
Nobody wants a super serious wrestling game.
Or if you do simulated, that's fine.
Make it work.
Make it work, and then also maybe have a release every now and then with an arcadey style game.
You can do both.
Yeah, you can have both. It'd probably get you more money because
there's two different type of fans.
Yeah.
If you can make a game that goes both ways,
absolutely,
you're gonna make some money,
dude.
Some
absolutely
cash bank money, dude. What are we talking about? Last of Us.
Well, I think we were done with Last of Us.
I'm not deep in. I just want to say,
okay,
I'm not super deep into it, like in the story of the game, but I can already tell it's starting to feel like it's gonna crash and burn.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pacing, it's real weird, not that fun.
You texted me last night. You said it's kind of boring.
Yeah, I was bored because Last of Us 1's opening, it's not that long. You walk around, you do some shit, and then boom, you're into the action. I've killed a couple zombos, and then I'm like in some cutscenes.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know these characters. I know there's new characters, but I like the old characters. They're not like useless now. They're still main people. Just you could have told another story with them.
Yeah.
That's why your game did so well. The characters. These new characters are stupid.
People
and
wanted
boring.
to see what Ellie was up to.
Yeah, these new characters are boring. They're not fun.
Well, we can describe their characters.
You got Asian dude.
What's his name?
I don't exactly, dude. I don't know. I don't know any of the new characters' names at this point. You got Asian dude that's like, "Oh, Ellie, you kissed my girlfriend." Oh, girlfriend kissed her. So, average straight dude, stupid straight dude. That girlfriend turned out to be a lesbian.
We meant to say a spoiler warning.
Dude, that's in a trailer. It's in a trailer.
Is that in the trailer?
Yeah, it's in a trailer. It's in like the E3 trailer or something.
Okay.
And yeah, there's him, and then there's his girlfriend. She's cool, I guess. She's a lot better of a character than him. He's kind of just like a blank slate.
Yeah.
At least she's got some personality.
Oh, he popped.
And he got Ellie. Everybody knows Ellie.
Yeah.
You got Joel. Everybody loves Joel.
Everybody loves Joel.
And you got right at the beginning, there's this homophobic dude. I don't remember his name.
Oh, that's like cool at the times.
It's like, oh, look how stupid this white homophobic man is.
Oh, okay.
Ha ha ha! And you point and laugh. It's a quick time event. You point and laugh at Ellie. Yeah, that's all I got from it so far. And then there's a new chick that's super buff. And
really?
And she hates people. Not gonna spoil it, but you know.
Oh, does she have a certain type?
She's evil.
Ooh, is she racist?
No, she's not racist.
Okay, that's good.
She's mad at people for a reason. But,
Okay.
But she's kind of like, the way she's going at her revenge is the wrong, That's why she's the villain.
Well, that's how every villain works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even remember her name. Abby or some shit. I don't know.
Abby.
Abigail. Adstein. Weinstein.
Epstein.
Yeah.
Dude, more proof that Jeffrey Epstein did not kill himself.
I think he's still alive in Holland.
Didn't they find him hanging?
They found a body hanging. It might not have been Epstein.
Yeah.
There was a body in there hanging, and they just assumed it was Epstein.
How can you not fact check that?
You ever seen Stranger Things, dude?
Yeah.
Remember the fake body in the river? I think they need to cut them open and make sure it's not stuffing.
You think they full on sneaking out of your bedroom at 3 a.m. on pillows?
Pillow.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, they don't ever flip him around.
Yeah.
He's still hanging there. It's like, damn it, Epstein's dead. Oh well, just go tell everybody.
How'd he hang himself?
And a week later, a detective comes in. It's like, wait, have we turned the body? No. Damn it! It's just
There's
a pillow.
googly eyes.
It's googly eyes on a pillow.
Yeah.
He's out there somewhere.
Being a pedophile.
Where in the world is Jeffrey Epstein?
That's a new docuseries hosted by Peter Kane Dog Trainer.
Oh, dude, that would be Netflix.
Yeah.
Look, Hulu. Anybody that's listening, we just pitched an amazing idea.
Where in the world is Jeffrey Epstein?
Adult Swim, they'd run that shit easily.
Dude, give Peter Kane Dog Training a massive outlet to use. He'd blow up.
If you give him a budget to do his he doesn't need all the money, but he just needs it to do extreme extra shit.
Yeah. I implore everyone to go look up Peter Kane Dog.
We're back
Training.
on him, dude. It's some funny.
I recently bought
stuff.
a shirt.
He's got the shirt on.
It's the Sam the Raven shirt.
It's a good one.
Go watch that Sam the Raven video. It's really good.
Sam Raven is a piece of shit.
Yeah, Sam the Raven. He's a douchebag.
Exactly.
The way he delivered that line. Yeah, this is Sam the Raven. Yeah, he's a douchebag. Fucking great.
If you think about it, yeah, why would you get a raven as a pet?
Well, he explains to you what he goes into detail why this bird is such a piece of shit and a cretin.
He hates his fucking bird.
He hates his fucking bird.
He's a good man. He'll take care of it because
Yeah.
he loves animals. Dude's pro animal.
Remember when we watched that Me Too story?
Oh, yeah, when he got raped or
No, he was on call with somebody
Yeah.
and they were sitting on a vibrator.
yeah, he Me Too'd somebody. He
was Me
he
Too'd.
didn't get Me Too'd.
He did a Me Too.
He did a Me Too.
It was a hashtag me too.
Exactly.
Legitimately.
He's been through it all. He's pro animal.
He's been raped by a female Sasquatch.
Yes, he got raped by a Sasquatch. Y'all go watch this. This out of context sounds insane, but
we are not making this shit up.
We're not making this shit up. This is all happened to him.
Go follow him. I think he's taking care of like a bird's nest or something.
Yeah, he live streams a bird's nest.
Yeah. Which is pretty cool.
So if you like animals, he's actually a good animal.
He's a dog. See, what's funny is this is a front for his like actual dog training business.
Yeah. Yeah. That's weird.
He has a legitimate dog training business, and he's talking about Bigfoot.
If I saw that video
and Dogman,
if I lived near him, I saw that video, I was like, no, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna leave my dog with him.
Dude, I would.
Yeah.
He has a bunch of animals.
It's funny,
dude. Man. We can talk about I graduated.
Yeah, talk about that. Talk about what's it like to graduate during COVID.
During COVID, as the Game Grumps would say, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. That's their code for COVID.
Okay. It's not the same. Everybody'd stay in their home out of fear of the Backstreet
Well, it seems
Boys.
like people are buying tickets. But so we had the practice and the morning of.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah.
Might as well just fucking go for it.
And we had it on the football field, which is the first class that's ever done that.
I think they might just keep doing that. Because a lot of schools do that anyways. And I'm sure it's cheaper than going to Austin Peay.
Oh, yeah. But we did that. Well, first we had breakfast sucked.
Yeah, was it kind of ass? Did it taste good?
No, it was like the same shit.
Oh, they always give you?
It was like a sausage biscuit.
Oh, that sucks. Some
banana.
Parents cooked for us. Like a bunch of parents in lunch.
They did. It was like a drive-through type deal where you went up to the front. They gave you a sack full of stuff.
That's whack.
Yeah, and there were some gummies. I ate those. Those were
some
good.
Gummies in there for breakfast.
Gummies. Gummy snacks, I should say.
I'm glad they kept the prison food thing.
Yeah. There was, especially since we all probably have COVID.
Yeah.
Because they said, hey, stay 6 feet apart, but none of us were 6 feet apart.
Yeah, those chairs seemed kind of close.
They were a little close. But sticking on breakfast.
Did y'all walk or did y'all just...
Yeah, we walked.
Oh, that's pretty dangerous.
Yeah. We didn't shake hands with the guy, though.
You didn't?
No.
The elbow?
No, he just handed it. Okay, so no shaking hands, but he got close and like put his arm around me for the picture. Which, what's the point of not shaking hands?
It's no different.
We breathed on each other.
Breathe the same exact air.
Yeah, and none of the students wore a mask.
Nah, that I don't get.
They didn't enforce it at all, which they should have.
They should have. That's the thing. There's a lot of people that are like, I'm not wearing a fucking mask. Why not? What is so hard about it? I wear one every day for work. Well, it's not that bad. And I'm working 8 hours with a mask on my face. You go into a store for an hour tops. That's how long you got to keep it on. I don't care what you do at home. I don't care what you do in your car. For 30 minutes to an hour when you're doing your shopping, just wear a mask. Mm-hmm. It's not hard.
Yeah. I will say that, like, for me, it's hard because I used to have asthma and I have shitty lungs.
I get it, dude.
So, for like, especially like the practice was brutal because it was so hot. And we were outside on the field for a good majority of it.
Yeah. Well, think about, like, you used to have asthma.
Yeah.
Think about if you get COVID, that's just gonna suck.
I wouldn't be able to, like, run at all. I would have to very slowly walk so I don't get winded.
You'd be bedridden because your lungs would get fucking attacked.
Yeah. Dude, that would suck.
I love that cheering noise. It's iconic to the series.
It's going to suck when we upgrade eventually.
Yeah, people are going to miss it. I actually might just play sound clips over every once in a while.
You don't edit.
Maybe at that point I will. Maybe at that point in time. Actually, at that point in time, we'll probably have an editor.
Yeah, well, yeah. Hopefully, we'll get an editor for the Let's Plays because
I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it.
I'm not good.
I'm also lazy.
I'm only good at editing skits on my phone.
See, that's... Oh, shit. What was I finna say? It was another thing about COVID. Oh, yeah, some people are like, the masks don't work. I saw an analogy of like, okay, so if the masks don't work, this is how a mask works, technically speaking. Okay. So there's two dudes, got no pants on, no underwear. First dude just stands there, takes a piss, gets all over the dude's leg. Okay, so the other dude that's not taking a piss puts pants on, pisses on him, still gets a little bit of the piss on him, but not as much because he got pants on. The dude that's taking the piss finally puts his pants on. The piss gets nowhere but just himself. That's how masks work. Like, if not everybody's wearing one, yes, it doesn't work. But if everybody starts wearing them, shit'll be over in like a month, tops.
And since no one was wearing one at the graduation, I didn't wear one because there's no point. I would have just suffered.
Yeah. There's no point at that point.
I would have just been heavily breathing and shit.
You still would have got it regardless if you were gonna get it, which is fucked.
Yeah. Oh well.
At
least I got that son of a bitch up there.
Yeah, at least you got your diploma, man.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm a part of the Writers Club at our school, and we got a book.
Nice little pretty
all
book.
Our stuff in it.
That's a thick book, too.
Dude, we not even a lot of people. We just wrote a lot.
Yeah. Your section went for a while.
Yeah, it was a pretty good amount of poems.
Yeah.
And there's like one or two short stories, but
I'm gonna talk about those. Who writes short stories? Stories.
What the fuck was that? Huh? Who the hell speaks right? Not you.
Shut up, dude.
Anyway, but yeah, practice for graduation was brutal because it was so hot, and we had to we lined up in the school. We walked to the field. We had to walk back into the school and then walk back out.
What?
At practice. I didn't get home till 12. I left my house at 8.
That's whack.
My legs were already tired, and I had to redo it again that night.
Yeah, that night you had to go right back
at 5 o'clock. Yeah, I played some Apex with Tabitha beforehand.
Fucking Let's talk about Apex.
Okay, I think I've said everything. Let me finish graduation, and then we can get to Apex because we gotta stay on topic.
Yeah.
One of my favorite teachers spoke as for the class. That was really cool.
Who was it?
Tidwell.
Oh, Titty, dude.
Dude, he spoke for our class. That was really cool.
Powerful.
Because, he wasn't there he was there for our first year for class of 2020.
Yeah, fucking left our class to burn and crash. Well, didn't come back till we were all...
Well, to be fair...
to the real world.
To be fair, they didn't really give him much of an option.
That's true.
Because they were going to fire him anyway.
Fucking left.
Because he tapped someone's shoes, said nice shoes, and they considered that actual assault.
And it's funny how that teacher left not soon after.
Yeah.
That happened, and then he
tapped another teacher's shoes, we should say.
Another teacher.
He had a yardstick and said, "Hey, nice shoes," and tapped the shoes. And she was like, "That's assault.
That's assault.
I'm going to press charges."
I don't like this.
Which makes sense.
Which is so valid, and it scares me that they let a man that would tap another person's shoes back into that school.
Dude, I was there at writing club. I was scared for my life.
Scared for his life all the time. If you read his poems, a lot of them are the same. It's a lot of them are about a man with a stick chasing him around.
Yeah, I wrote one. It's not in the book for some reason, but it's called Yardstick. And it's saying how yardstick is useful and you shouldn't use it for tapping on someone's shoes because they might consider that assault.
That's funny.
It's good. It's on my computer. Out of it? Yeah, he got a kick out of it. But yeah, I'm very proud of that book, and I'm very proud that Tidwell was there to speak for the class of 2020.
Tidwell, he's a cool cat.
Yeah. His speech. They live streamed our graduation.
Oh yeah.
And I think his speech might be on YouTube.
We're
not going to tell you to go look it up, but I'm going to go rewatch that at some point. We got free DVDs for it.
Oh, dude, we didn't get DVDs.
They're going to... Well, you could buy them. But we since we've went through enough,
I ain't go through nothing. Y'all just stayed home.
We didn't get our glorified senior walk, mister.
Okay.
We were all looking forward to that.
We had to go to the very end. We had to sit in school, classes over, teachers not caring because we're seniors. We had to waste 8 hours in that building those last few weeks before we left.
I didn't have to do all my finals.
Exactly. I didn't have to do all mine, but still.
No, but like I had a C in personal finance, and that class is rough.
Personal finance depends on who teacher you have.
I had a Neblet.
Oh yeah, you should have hoped for motherfucking.
Neblet was cool. It's just
we're
like,
doxing our own teachers. Fucking.
It's just the last name.
That's true. There's a lot of Neblets out there.
There's a lot of Tidwells.
Fucking, what is his name? Lamb. Lamb was pretty easy. It also might have been because I was a tennis player and he just let me slide.
Well, Neblet was cool, but
I like Neblet too.
Yeah, she's nice, but the class is just.
She's a teacher.
Yeah, and the final was coming up, and I had a C in that class.
When COVID struck.
Yeah, I had it. Literally, so we left on a Thursday before spring break. The final was on Friday. So
Nice.
I was at the finish line, or I was like almost to like where I'm fucked. I'm probably going to get an F in this class because I failed the final. And then COVID
came and saved the day.
It saved me.
COVID came and saved the class of 2020.
That's why I feel like I'll probably never give it, is because it saved me.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll never feel truly bitter towards it. Not to the same way some people will.
No, yeah. A lot of people this year were like, man, this year was ruined for me. We didn't get to experience
we didn't get to go
to
prom.
They're still doing prom, but probably no one's going to go.
Yeah, why don't you go to a dance during COVID?
Yeah.
I can't wait till they're like, you gotta go, but you gotta wear a mask. And everybody's like, what the fuck, dude? Why do I gotta wear this bitch-ass mask?
My mom ordered me this.
Nice.
The class of 2020 mask.
That's the most
that I did not wear.
That shit will be iconic in a couple years.
Yeah.
That'll be in the history books. Some kid in the fucking history book will have that on, and it'll be like 2020 as the header.
Mm-hmm. Dude, how did 2020 become the most fucked year of all time?
I don't know.
There's a lot of fucked years that have happened.
There's been some fucked years, but this is the most fucked year in my lifetime.
The most consecutive fucked year, I think, in history.
Yeah, it's like
it came out the bat swinging, and it hasn't let up.
Let's talk about how World War III has trended on Twitter twice. Twice. In a couple months.
Didn't we start this year and then Australia caught on fire?
Australia caught on fire. We almost got in war with Iraq again. Fucking, what happened right after that?
I think that's when COVID struck.
COVID appeared.
In like March. That was in March.
Like, in fucking like Smash.
Because it was right before Animal Crossing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because Animal Crossing, I remember that came out at the right time.
COVID appeared. A bunch of shit got delayed. Shit got canceled. Sports events got shut down.
Dude, I was mad. Fucking Watch Dogs Legion got delayed.
Yeah, I forgot about it.
I was ready for that game.
There's so many games that still need to come out.
Avengers.
There's so many games coming out at the end of the year now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Cyberpunk.
I gotta get a PS5.
2079.
A game's getting sacrificed out of that list.
I'm getting PS5.
I'm getting a PS5. Apparently it's huge. Apparently it's like this tall.
Oh, it better not be.
I think it might.
No, but it next to the controller didn't look that big. You tell me the controller's fucking massive?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
They might be doing some perspective shit. The controller might be up here.
Why would they do that? Next to the head, you think the headphones are big as fuck?
As much as people kind of like, a lot of people like the PS5 design. There's a few people that really fucking hate it.
People saying it looks like a router.
The Xbox Series X looks like shit.
It's just a brick.
I'd rather have a router looking thing than a fucking shitty PC tower.
I'm going to be buying the discs version.
Yes, I love discs.
I love.
I also
discs.
can't resell a download.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You see those? I could potentially sell those.
Yeah, just don't do it at GameStop. Put it on, like, online.
Yeah. I get way more money for it.
Like, I bought Last of Us 2 at GameStop. Mm-hmm. If I decided, I don't want this no more, let me trade it in. Shit would have been $20. Brand new game. Didn't even open it.
Yeah.
It's not, like, I think you could technically do a refund, but say I lose the receipt immediately.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do a return on it. All right, it's $10 cash and $20 store credit. You can buy anything on that wall.
It's just a bunch of spider rings and candy.
I'm like, I guess I'll take the Fortnite.
Like
pop.
the bottom shelf of a fucking arcade.
Pretty soon, the entire back wall of that place is just gonna be Fortnite.
You can
plushies.
buy a couple of Funko Pops. No, just one.
I'm gonna buy standard skin Dave from Fortnite. You seen okay, so there's this one dude I follow on Twitter that I always forget to unfollow because he's just some Fortnite dude. It's not a YouTuber, he just really fucking loves Fortnite, and he's a grown-ass man. He showed the video of, like, the season whatever cinematic. At the end, it's the fucking default skin dude in a business suit on the phone talking about something. He opens the door. It's like first-person perspective, you're your character, and he's like, wait, what the fuck? He doesn't say what the fuck. He's like, what is that? How are you here? So I think they're finna self-insert Epic Games in Fortnite. Like he was an Epic Games employee, technically.
That's weird.
That's what he's supposed to be.
Okay.
I think Fortnite's finna become real.
Oh, shit.
Some stupid bullshit like that.
Like they actually incorporate, like, Google Maps into the...
Yeah, they're finna do a Pokemon Fortnite Go type shit. I'm gonna bet my money on it right now. I bet $15.
Like they make it where you can find LA.
You can find LA in Fortnite.
And in New York, you cover the bases. Las Vegas.
I'm not gonna shit on Fortnite.
Fortnite Las Vegas.
Fortnite.
You can actually gamble.
Yeah, it's like GTA's casino.
Yeah.
So in the dead center of the map, you can either choose to play you fight, or you can just go in the casino and gamble for the whole round.
Dude, I would play Fortnite if all we did was gamble in the casino.
Like you just
if that existed.
You bet skins and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Actually, you couldn't do that because
you could bet V-Bucks.
Actually, I was gonna say you can't do that, but that's real money. But you spend real money on the currency, so technically speaking, it's
that is actual gambling.
It's legit gambling. And 13-year-olds are doing it with their parents' money.
Oh, man. That's why loot boxes are the worst thing to exist.
Loot boxes, it depends on how. If it actually affects the game, get that shit away from me. If it's just a skin, and you earn one every 2 rounds, there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, if you pay for a loot box, because you can't earn it unless you spend 400 hours in the game, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you can do that if your game's free. I'll give it a pass if your game's free, because there's no way you're going to make money.
And in WWE 2K, they have a virtual currency, and you have to unlock superstars with the virtual currency. I don't know if you can buy the virtual currency, but you have to play matches. Oh, no. Okay, so you have to play matches to get the VC to be able to unlock. Or you could just pay like $5, unlock everybody.
What's the point then?
Yeah.
What's the point of earning it?
That's why when I buy the digital deluxe edition, everyone's unlocked, and plus you get the DLC.
Everybody's just gonna pay the $5.
Yeah.
They know it too.
That's why they do it.
Oh, big news.
Oh, okay.
Big fucking news. Skate 4 is coming.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Skate fucking 4.
If you've ever listened to this podcast before, if you've listened to one specific episode before, you know that we love the Skate series.
Skate 4? If Rob Dyrdek's not in it,
I'm going to be mad. Yeah.
Rob Dyrdek has to be a focal point of this game.
It starts off, you're in the fantasy factory.
Actually, the story mode is you just play as Rob Dyrdek.
Oh.
It goes through the entire high points of him just being a skater.
Life is just a fantasy, living is fantasy life.
And then he goes through Robin Big.
Yeah.
Serves as a tribute to Big.
Tell you about my best
And then
friend.
it ends off at Fantasy Factory. And
then his show Ridiculousness.
The last scene, like, as the campaign's ending, he's walking out to the fucking stage. You hear Chanel West Coast laughing. And the credits roll.
It's just her ominous laugh in the background.
That's the sequel. The sequel is you play Chanel West Coast.
I watched one of the episode of Ridiculousness recently, only because Chris Jericho was on it.
Is that show still getting, like, new episodes?
Yeah. Chris Jericho, he was AEW World Champion, I think, at the time.
Jesus Christ.
Or I don't think he was champion at the time, but he was on it recently.
MTV has, like, 3 programs, right? It's Ridiculousness, Teen Mom, and fucking Catfished.
I think there's also, like, Teen Mom. There's also other Teen Moms.
Oh, yeah, Teen Mom Redux. Teen Mom,
Teen Mom.
Christ Cometh.
I don't know.
Teen Mom the movie.
I have no clue what they're doing. I don't watch MTV.
What is
I'm not a dude that skates.
What's so entertaining about watching, like, someone's life kind of crumble? Because, like, when someone becomes a teen mom, shit isn't real good for them.
Yeah. I have a hard time, like, watching 90 Day Fiancé on the TLC network.
Oh. That dude. What's his name? The one with no neck?
Big Ed.
Fucking Larry.
Ed.
Yeah, that dude. He's, like, world famous now.
Yeah. Oh, so many memes.
Because he's disgusting. He had no business being with, what was her name, Rose?
I think so.
Like,
the only 90 Day Fiancé information I have is because I watch a Twitch streamer named Pay Money Wubby, and he watches it on stream.
Ed, man, what a champ.
He paid an e-girl to watch it with him once.
Shit's funny. We should do that. Just pay e-girls to do just wholesome shit. Like, hey, dude, just go get a Redbox movie.
Hey, why don't you? I'm gonna give you like enough money to buy a meal. Go do it.
Hey, go get some chicken nuggets and just eat them.
Yeah.
All right, later. She's like, you don't want to watch? Like, no, just
No.
eat some nuggets, bro.
No, just
I'm spotting you a 10-piece.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Because there's some creepy people out there that would.
I want you to get the nugget.
Yeah.
I want you to eat it.
Slowly.
Eat it slowly. And I want you to vomit it all up in front of me. And then eat it again.
There's an actual website called egirl.gg where you can buy e-girls.
That is
to play games with
so, like, borderline sex trafficking.
There's also men that do it as well, but people aren't there for that.
That doesn't technically make it any better.
Yeah.
That is borderline, almost, like, as close as you can get to, like, a mild form of prostitution.
But see, here's the thing. We should make an account on there, and, like, dude, we could make so much money. Make it like an anime girl's face, because you can upload whatever as your picture.
Yeah.
And you have a sound that you play before people can listen to your voice before they, like, order you.
Yeah.
Which is weird to
so
say.
weird.
Yeah.
Before they order you to do
like,
something.
If we have, like, an anime girl picture and the sound is, hey, want to play games with us? Like,
hey, I play Apex Legends and Fortnite. Let's have some fun. Huh.
It's categorized by game.
I play Apex Legends, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Battlegrounds, WWE 2K20.
I'll play WWE 2K20 with you, bro.
Madden NFL. NBA 2K20.
Odd pauses.
And Fortnite, most importantly. Now, do you want a game? Buy me for $12.99.
Dude, we should do that. That'd be a fun video.
Some people
Oh,
buy it.
shit.
What?
I still have the KFC video.
Yeah, dude, you gotta upload that.
Shit, I gotta edit it.
Yeah.
All of it's on my computer.
Edit and upload it.
I'm getting a Instagram call.
From who?
My friend Dante. Hey. What are you doing? Dude, hey, I have a friend that wants to talk to you.
Oh, hey, are you on a podcast right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
dude, we're live on the
We're
podcast.
live on the podcast.
Crap.
Say
Bro,
anything.
I'm at a camping trip right now, and I'm surprised I even got to you guys.
Is this a cry for help?
Far out here.
Are you alone and in danger?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well then, you're no use to us.
Yeah, later.
How do I hang up? Okay.
Yeah, I hope he gets eaten by a bear for wasting our fucking time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what if he's not dying, what's he here for?
But, dude,
we're not gonna get clicks for someone being completely safe in the forest.
Man.
Title of this video: Man gets attacked on Instagram Live.
Should we go live on Instagram right now?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck it.
Go ahead and pull it up, man.
Go ahead and what are your honest opinions on should I be on my account or the Two Grown Men account?
Two Grown Men.
Okay, what are your honest opinions on the PS5 and the games announced for it?
Um,
Because I thought it was kind of weird that they announced GTA 5 like the first thing.
because it was like the most underwhelming, so they just fucking got it out the way.
Yeah, but like,
Cause like you gotta think, regardless if they actually ported it over, that would have definitely been one of the backwards compatible games.
yeah,
So like, but Ratchet and Clank looks insane.
it looks pretty cool.
Looks
yeah.
like a legitimate Pixar movie, just running on a game. Fuck, what else? A new Little Big Planet.
Oh,
That's cool.
That looked weird.
Yeah, I thought when I saw Sackboy, I was like, oh shit, Little Big Planet. But then it's like some weird Sackboy
Yeah,
3D platformer.
it's like 4-player.
I didn't fuck with Horizon when it came out, so it getting a sequel is not surprising. But also, I don't care.
It looked pretty cool, but
It looked. It's the most graphically impressive game they had.
yeah,
What else? Oh, Resident Evil
yeah.
Village.
That looked sick.
I'm excited. I wonder if it's gonna be VR again. Probably not.
Probably not. This looked very
Actually, I think so.
This looked very different though from 7.
It's definitely still a first-person spooky game.
Mm-hmm.
I think, actually, yeah, Resident Evil 7 was more like straight up like horror.
Yeah.
This seems more like, oh, that's some crazy Resident Evil shit. You know?
Oh, there's still some horror elements in
Yeah,
this
it's still gonna be
Resident Evil.
spooky,
Yeah.
but it's definitely more on the line of like Resident Evil 4, where it was like, y'all shit is Resident Evil is crazy man with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
it's got that, look at this werewolf, dude.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, vampire hotties,
Looked like there was like a black magic involved.
and then Chris Redfield is back.
Oh
He
yeah.
shot. What's her name?
I don't fucking know.
The chick?
I don't know the character.
I think he killed the chick that he was in love with in 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Oh.
At the end, he's like,
Oh.
pew, 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 pew. He's like, why? You know.
Yeah.
Actually, it might have been a dude. I don't know.
One viewer just left.
He's
Down
like,
to 0.
fucking losers.
Yeah. What the fuck?
What else we got? What else was there?
Miles Morales.
Oh, fuck. I completely forgot. How did I forget that?
I don't know. You're black.
I don't know, man. Miles Morales, Spider-Man.
That looks cool.
That looks insane.
It looks
That
pretty
looks
cool.
really good. All like,
Yeah.
if you compare, like Spider-Man PS4 already looked real, but that already looked better just from that alone, graphical wise. You think they're
Yeah.
gonna kill Peter Parker that early?
No way. They can't.
He was in that little speech that was playing. Really sounded like
It
he
really
was.
sounded like Peter Parker was dying there.
Yeah, it really sounded like.
I honestly don't think that was.
I think they're subverting expectations.
Yeah.
It really sounded like his last breath.
Yeah.
If they do, that'd be insane,
Dude.
But I really like this Peter Parker. I want a couple more.
Yeah.
Shit. Maybe this is like super fucking in the future, and then the next game will be a prequel.
Oh, that'd be weird.
That would
I
be
don't know.
weird. I don't know.
I feel like this is just a game to.
I think he just broke his leg. He's like, all right,
Maybe.
Miles, you're in.
Yeah, he just tagged out.
Yeah.
That's really it for the PS5.
Had Bug Snacks.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
One where they're eating fruit
Oh, I
bugs
don't give a
and
fuck about that.
fucking limbs changed. But it was the Octodad developers, bro.
So?
Yeah, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Markiplier will play it and it'll get 30 billion views.
Yeah.
Jacksepticeye will be like, so if you remember. And that's not how he
That's
sounds.
not even Irish.
How does a fucking Irishman sound? Top of the morning. Ah, fuck, dude. I'm not a leprechaun. I can't do it. Is that racist?
We know about Skate 4.
Who said that?
My friend Cyrus.
Skate 4. We were just talking about Skate 4, but this isn't live, so you wouldn't know. Like the part when we were talking about it. Skate 4 though?
Yeah, Skate 4 looks dope.
Rob Dyrdek has to be in it.
Rob Dyrdek has to be in it.
It's got to be called Rob Dyrdek's Skate 4.
Bam Margera as well.
Yeah. Oh, actually, they're remaking the Tony Hawk games though.
Keely says only here to watch Isaiah embarrass himself.
Bam Margera. Yeah, is it Keely from tell her that I'm really excited to eat lunch with her mom.
You can tell her yourself.
Yeah.
The camera's on you.
Yeah, I'm really excited to eat lunch with your mom.
Man.
I'm really excited to get to know her. You know.
For you people listening to this in the future, we're live on Instagram.
Yeah. If you tune into the live and then you listen to the podcast, you'd be like, I was there.
Yeah.
I remember this part.
Hello, Lennon.
Gary Lennon?
No.
What's up, Mr. Lennon?
No, it's not. You just doxed him.
Oh, shit. I think I've already done this. I think I did this on SoundCloud.
Probably. She said, my mom's lunch ain't all that.
She is, though.
Damn.
I think we're talking about two different lunches, Keely.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Nah, I mean, man.
Man, anyways. She also had the shrug emoji.
Talking about two different lunches, Keely. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think he's planning on fucking your mother.
Oh, yeah. Viciously. She ended?
Yeah. I'm gonna share that to IGTV.
Please. Do you got anything else we want to talk about? We're at 57 minutes.
Oh, really? Wow. Yeah. I think that was it.
Is that all? Is that all?
There's been, if you want to go back to talking about politics, there's been a lot of shit people, controversy is the word I'm trying to say, about like Confederate statues and stuff.
Yeah. Here's the thing. People always say this is disrespecting history. If all it is history, just put it in a fucking museum. Like,
oh, yeah.
These statues are still up just to like set a message like, hey, these people hated you and we respect them for that. Like in terms of towards black people.
Yeah.
Like, come on. If it's just history, right? So put it in the museum. Put them away. We don't need them. Mm-hmm. Replace them with statues that are current to our time. Stuff we want to celebrate right now.
Yeah. Dude, I don't want to celebrate Robert E. Lee.
We've been out. People have been lobbying, getting a Dolly Parton statue.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton is fucking important to Tennessee, bro.
Yeah. She had Dollyland.
Dollywood, bro.
Dollywood, yeah.
Come on. What did Gaylord look like? Does he have a statue?
Who?
Gaylord Opryland.
Oh.
Whoever fuck that dude is.
I don't.
Is that a man or is that just a name?
Opryland is just a name. I forgot who ran it. It was
Gaylord, dude.
It was not that.
Gaylord.
No. Who ran the Grand Ole
Gaylord
Opry? It was not Gaylord.
It's a city. It's a city in Minnesota.
That's not what. George D. Hay. But, yeah, man, we need a statue of Hank Williams Sr.
There's so many country music stars. that are currently that aren't racist you could give statues?
I would say Hank Williams Jr., but he has a song called "If the South Would Have Won, We'd Have It Made," so I don't think about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that one, boys.
Why don't we have a statue of Johnny fucking Knoxville?
I was gonna say Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash too.
Yeah.
But Johnny Knoxville's from here too.
All have like a full like Steve-O in a fucking shopping cart going down a ramp with Johnny Knoxville and Chris Pontius on the side.
Oh my god, just have the whole crew sitting in there, dude.
Yeah.
Put that in fucking Washington D.C.
Absolutely. That should be like about to like crash into Mount Rushmore.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's talk about Mount Rushmore too. Apparently the mountain that it was carved into was sacred to indigenous people of that area.
Dude.
So it was essentially large-scale government-funded vandalism.
White people did not give a fuck
vandalism.
About the people here.
White people showed up and said, you know what? This could be real easy because they don't want to fight us. If we just come together, come to agreement to respect their land, we can have all the land all through and around and all that shit. They say, you know what? That takes too long. Let's just fucking kill them. And then convince everybody that they're just savages.
Yeah.
That's how they dehumanize them. That's why people were could so easily kill them and shit.
Yeah.
And enslave them and rape
That's
them and do whatever
the
the fuck they
Confederate
want.
statues don't make sense. Is you're supporting people who voted for people to be enslaved.
And also lost a war.
Yeah.
Horribly. So why are you giving the statues to the losers?
Yeah.
They're fucking racist.
They're not heroes.
Racist, ignorant losers. You gave them statues? And you're upset that people are tearing them down? There's no point for it to be there.
Yeah.
I'm all about history. I love history. That's why you put shit in a museum. There's no statue of Adolf Hitler in fucking Germany because, oh, it's our history, man. He was the Fuhrer. No. If there is a statue of Hitler in Germany, it's in a museum. Or just gone. Because they don't like Hitler.
No.
They're not proud of that past. But for some reason, people in the South are proud of the Confederacy.
Which was a failed attempt to remove themselves from the United States.
Here's like people like let's talk about the flag.
People say, "Oh, I love my country," but damn it, I love the South. They're the same thing.
That's what I'm saying. People are like, the Confederate flag is my family's heritage. All right, let me break it down for you real quick.
I'm gonna just shut up.
Let me break it down for you real quick. The Confederacy, the Civil War, that country, the South, the Southern country existed for, guess how many years?
How many years?
Just guess. Give me a number.
I would guess low, honestly.
Because it's, like, people are saying this is their heritage now, so how long do you think it lasted?
Oh, if it's their heritage, I would say a good while.
No. 5 years.
5 years.
5 years is how long the Confederacy lasted before they got its ass whooped and put into order.
Yeah.
So when people say, oh, this is my heritage, I was like, okay, all right. So they've been flying the flag for a long time. It wasn't for a country, but they've been flying. It's been part of their family. So what you're saying, your heritage is, after the Civil War, after they lost it, the racist people that flew the flag still throughout all those years, that's the heritage you're proud of? Like the people that flew it during like the Civil Rights Movement, they had it up and beat the shit out of black people for marching in the streets, had the flag on their backs.
Like you're happy with flying that flag?
You're proud of that? That's your heritage that you respect and love?
No matter how you see it, that's what it means at its core.
Racism at the core. That flag has seen more racial injustice than almost any other flag in the world.
Yeah.
So why are you so like quick to defend it? Like, oh, it doesn't mean that to me no more. It's just a family thing. I'm like, no. No matter how you view it, you can't change the history of that flag.
Absolutely.
They're so double standard about this stuff. They're like, oh, you can't disrespect the fucking monuments because that's history. I'm like, okay, well then let's talk about the history of that flag you love so much. You're like, oh, it doesn't matter, dude. It's just blah blah blah. I'm like, come on, you gotta pick. You gotta pick which way you stand. You can't change it for one thing and have it be one thing for the other. That flag is racist. That flag.
Are we still like is the speech still going?
Yeah.
Okay, because I accidentally kicked something.
Are you just gonna pick it up?
No, I accidentally kicked the power strip.
Oh, we're good.
I wanted to make sure I didn't unplug anything accidentally.
Yeah. Fuck. There's another point I was gonna make. Oh yeah, like my parents are old. They're like both in their 50s. So my grandparents, I got two grandmas like on each side. My granddads are dead. So I always think when I see like that flag, I'm like, my grandparents were around when the civil rights movement was happening. They were like 10, 11, like around that range. So they comprehended all the shit was going on, and they saw those flags and what they represented and what the people that flew them did to their people. So the fact that they still have to go out and see that flag, come on, that's really fucked up.
Like, people say like times have changed, but like they haven't.
There's no point in flying it anymore.
There's no point in flying it.
You're only flying.
Wasn't it like flown like next to the American flag
for a while?
For a while, like
and then government's
South Carolina.
Yeah, and the government's like, maybe.
And the people who defended it were the KKK.
That's what I'm saying. And people are like, oh, just because I fly a flag don't make you racist. Here's the thing.
The people who created the look of the flag to represent them was the Confederacy who wanted to enslave black people for work.
Here's the thing about those people. If you really wanted to try to make that flag mean something else, why? Like, anybody that's ever flown that flag in any kind of protest has always been pro-racism. Mm-hmm. That flag is never flown at any Black Lives Matter movement, any kind of like women's walk, anything that's progressive and shit that we need to move as a country. That flag has never been there for. It's only been there for shit to drag us back down as a country to the backwards ass thinking, racism, sexism, all that shit is tied into that flag, woven into it. That's what that flag means. Mm-hmm. Symbols are important. That flag is a symbol of hate. Straight up. Core. Nothing. There's no other way to spin that flag. You can fly it, but like people are gonna assume he hates black people or he hates this because that's what that flag means. It's a symbol of that, and it forever will be, no matter what you say.
Yeah, of course. I live with not on my dad's side, but more on like my mother's side. Live with a very southern family.
Okay.
I think my mom has like a Confederate flag tank top. Which
I like those because they're always like made in China.
Yeah. And I'd be the first to tell you that she is not racist. She just doesn't really get that.
You just don't think it through. And sometimes you just got to talk to people that fly because they don't realize it to their like deep now. Like,
and people don't even like. You'll tell them that, and they'll be like, "No, man, this is just heritage. You don't understand. Your heritage is built on slavery.
You don't understand. Your heritage is this flag. You should hate black people. What are you thinking?" Like, that's what I get every time they're like, "This is your heritage." I'm like, okay, so I should be a racist bigot?
Yeah.
Like,
man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's and also another thing. That flag is commonly always flown with the swastika. Like, neo-Nazis and that Confederate flag are buddies.
Yeah.
So when you look at an image of the Confederate flag on Google, the Nazi flag is always flying right next to it.
Yeah, somewhere.
Like, that should tell you something.
Yeah, absolutely. Man.
It's crazy how, like, as a country, the entire country during World War II was like, fuck the swastika, fuck all this. And now, the children of those people that fought, like these old country dudes, are like flying the swastika now.
It's just, yeah.
What happened?
It's like they were like, oh man, World War II. What happened with the Jews, and they also killed gays. It was bad. We can all agree that it was bad.
They killed
a lot.
Anything that wasn't straight, white, and blonde-headed.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you can skate by
us Americans are like, oh, that's sad. Like, be equal. What the fuck did we do?
Yeah, what happened in between World War II, fuck racism, and now?
Yeah.
How did you
can't just fight for one thing and then The other, just say fuck it to the other.
Was it strictly just the government only pushed that because it was a war? That deep down, the leaders of the country at that time not actually care. They just pushed that agenda because they were in a war now.
I don't know.
But there was still racism going on from America towards the Japanese. Like we put them in camps and shit.
That was also messed up. We also
fucked up too. But we didn't know about concentration camps yet when we did it.
To be fair, I was born in 2002. Jose was born in 2001.
2001.
So I feel like once this newer generation gets up into stuff, I think we'll be okay.
Once we get old enough to run for offices and places, I think we'll start seeing some.
Yeah, because we have more more openly gay people.
We have more of an open mind.
Our generation is like one of the most open-minded people.
We just care about people.
Yeah. Because we were taught to care about people. Yeah. Unlike the people that are in office who lived during the civil rights movement.
Racist shit.
Yeah.
And everybody that's in there
mostly white people.
Are old, angry, bitter, mean, racist fuck. Yeah. And I hate it. Because they're all the same. Mm-hmm. Everybody in office right now are all the same type of person. Like, there's so many laws getting passed right now that are so backwards. Like, the law that they're trying to pass against, like, trans rights. Trying to make sure they can't get the medical stuff they need. Like, what is that benefiting? As us as a country by taking away rights from trans people. That's not helping our debt. It's not helping the economy. That's doing nothing but just putting down a group of people. That is just 100%.
And making them feel bad about
being themselves.
Yeah.
Just being themselves. Like, I don't get it how you can vote for like when I vote, I want shit that will better the country as a whole. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
Conservatives, I don't get what that means. Like, conserve what? You don't want to move? You don't want to, like, make moves to help better the country? Because this country is nowhere near perfect right now. There's still a shit ton of laws that need to get passed. A shit ton of, like, reforms and different type of government shit going on. Like, with even in the military and shit, there needs to be, like, new shit passed. Because a lot of people get mistreated in the military by, like, other members, and they don't get in trouble for it.
Dude, any form of, like, hazing and harassment is not okay.
Not okay. It fucks people up for life.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, veterans are fucked up from, like, having to kill people and shit. But they probably also got, like, viciously hazed and bullied and all kinds of shit by their own colleagues.
Mm-hmm. And I understand, like, having to be tough through, like, war and everything.
Yeah, I get that.
But, like, you don't need to fuck with each other. You need to be able to trust the people you're working with for life and death.
Yeah, when I'm seeing, like, military training videos, they're like, you fucking maggot, you awful human being, you better climb that wall.
Like, you just want to make me hate this dude.
I'm like, dude, I came here to fight for my country. How am I a disgusting human being?
Yeah.
Just tell me to climb the wall, soldier. Climb that wall and save the country. Boom.
Dude. Say, fight for this country. Like, come on.
That's all you gotta say.
That's all you gotta say is, do your country a service, gentlemen. You don't need to call me a maggot.
You disgusting piece of shit. You awful, disgusting excuse for a human being. Now climb on all fours across this mud.
Under barbed wire, by the way.
What the fuck is that about? While they shoot blanks above you to simulate gunshots.
Anyways, I think we've exhausted what we could talk about for now.
Yeah, now we're just making fun of our country. which it deserves it right now.
Well deserved until it gets better.
It really deserves it right now. If you're not in America and you see what's going on, we must look like the biggest jokes.
Yeah.
Like, because we're like, oh, we're America, we're great. And we're the only country on fire right now. Like, in terms of, like, super wealthy world powers. You know what I mean? But also, the other world powers aren't as free.
Yeah.
like China and Russia.
I really consider myself lucky to be born in this country.
Yeah, I don't get. Okay, one last thing. Immigration. Why the fuck is it so hard for people to get here? And why do people shit on people so much for coming to this country?
Yeah.
They're just trying to. You preach this shit all the time.
You can't say love everybody and then hate your
That's what I'm saying.
neighboring
You
countries.
preach this shit so much like America is the greatest place to be. And that's going to make people from other countries want to come here.
We're the greatest country.
Exactly. And they're like, oh, you can come as long as you're not brown, as long as you're not like Mexican, as long as you're not from the Middle East.
You need to speak English.
And speak English, which like...
Get that? But like, come on.
Help them out. They're just
Yeah.
trying to get a
They're
second
just trying
chance.
to better themselves or their family.
A lot of these countries are in bad shape. And they're just trying to get to a place where they can raise their kids and they have a healthy life.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I don't get why it's so hard for people to immigrate.
Yeah.
People are like, why do people come in here illegally? One, half the time they can't afford to. It's so expensive. You're paying so much money, and they drag it on for years to, like, become a citizen. Because they don't want people coming in.
Yeah.
I think there definitely needs to be an easier way to come to this country. Because if you make it easier to come in, it's going to be easier to detect the bad apples. Because they're going to come in illegally. The rate of illegal immigration will go down. So people that come in legally, those are the good apples, right?
Yeah.
So if you make it easier, more people will be able to get in, the good people. And then when there's illegal immigrations, the chances of them being actual horrible criminals is much, much higher.
Because they're probably...
They probably are.
Yeah, because they're... I'm not saying that people that illegally immigrate are smugglers, but if this hypothetical were to increase the legal rate being legally flown here
Yeah.
into this country, then the only people that would have to worry about...
Are people that are criminals.
Yeah.
That if they go to the border and try to get in or like do the process, they're going to background check them and be like, oh, you killed 20 people.
Yeah.
Like...
If you have nothing to worry about, you wouldn't need to
Exactly.
illegally immigrate.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So like, oh man, this government hates.
Anybody that's different, and I don't know why.
I don't get it. I feel like it's really hard to live life that way.
I was taught to love everyone,
Exactly.
and I do.
The only way I'll hate you is if you're a bad person, like
Yeah.
a legitimate bad person, not someone that I find a little annoying, like somebody like a legitimate piece of shit that does
Yeah.
bad things to people. Like that's the only way I'll come up to you and be like, "Get the fuck away from me! I hate you."
Yeah.
That's the only way you'll get that from.
Absolutely.
All right,
How long has this podcast been?
hour 17. You want to cut it here?
Man, yeah, episode 7. To
Outro. Almost deleted the episode. Outro.